YouTube, what it do? It's your boy J2 Smooth. You on the podcast, J and Talk That Talk. All right, fellas. You want to know what's crazy? Let's say, for example, you got different types of girls you're running to. You got gold diggers. You got girls that just want attention. You got girls that's actually feeling you. But what's the right one? You know, a lot of times when you're in a big state, when you're in a let's say you're in a big state like you're in California, you're in New York, you're in Miami, Chicago, kinda, even Texas. You know what I'm saying? Those big areas is mainly like a lot of gold diggers. You know what I'm saying? But when you go into like Seattle, like Alabama, like you go to all those low profile places. Even Atlanta is like high quality women. And not to say they just go there just because it's a big state, but they all looking for like a person that got like bread and stuff like that. So kind of here in this area right here, I mean like kind of in like those low profile areas, it's a lot more easy to kind of like pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? You can pick how you want to do it. But like for us like in the big areas, like especially LA, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have bread, bro. You gotta have bread. So the main thing you guys gotta do is make sure you stand out compared to everybody else. How you gonna stand out compared to everybody else is, you stand on your purpose. You making this stuff work. Cause women they always have like they got so many dudes. They got bread. They got dudes that's making like over $1 million, or some making $1 million a month. Some making $1 million a year, and or some of them just making half a million. You know what I'm saying? So they got access to a lot of different types of dudes. So how can you stand out compared to everybody else? Well, you got to make sure you put yourself in position to keep trying to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Building the skill, building the business, like trying to figure out how to get around high quality people, just so you can kind of upscale your life. Because if you hang around bottom feeders in your group, you're going to be that feeder too. So you got to make sure you applying pressure each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, find out what people that do the same stuff as you and they scaling their business and try to be cool with them. You never ask nobody how you do this, how you do that. You try to be like kind of curious to be like, you've been doing that for like quite some time. You got to ask the indirectly question. Like, you got to try to like ask those questions, but don't make it seem like you kind of like interested into it. You interested into it, but you not seem like you want to do the same exact thing, just so you can kind of get a lot of information out of that person. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can get a lot of information out of somebody without like bragging, like, dang, like you doing good, like boom boom. You just be like, you know what I'm saying? How long you been doing that? Okay, I see you scaling. You scaling pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I see the growth. You know what I'm saying? You driving a nice car now. I ain't trying to like you know what I'm saying, be on that type, but I'm just saying like you doing pretty good. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Shake that person's hand, boom. You don't want to be that person like, dang, you got a nice car. I like that. Oh, how can I get that? Like, and then she's gonna say you just gotta keep grinding. So the whole point of this video is like is yes, I done got out of topic a little bit, and I kind of went to just the female side. And then you just asked, but it all kind of correlates because just like how you would talk to somebody that's rich, and you try to ask so many questions and try to get some type of information, just like how you'll talk to a woman, and you'll be like, how you do this, how you do that. Like you'll ask a female like, can you get her number, all this and that. Doing cold approaching, and she kind of rejecting you. The same thing that rich person, he gonna tell you the same shit. He not finna give you all that information. He gonna brush you off just like how that girl gonna do. Yeah, just keep grinding, bro, and then just kind of cut you off. So you got to know how to talk to people when you trying to like approach and stuff like that. Same way you talk to a chick, you know what I'm saying. You got to be smooth, just like how you like for guys who's in sales. Prime example, guys that's in sales, you know that you can't just go straight cold, like go straight head in first and just like they got money, and then you try to like dive in that conversation. You know that you gotta like slowly like smooth them in. You know what I'm saying? Little compliment here, but then don't give too much. You know what I'm saying? Or ask those detailed questions that need to be asked. So what do you do for a living? You know what I'm saying? Okay, how long you been doing that? That's good. That's good. That's good. And then you just ask like questions on top of that, but don't make it seem like you trying to like get into their personal space, like, and ask like how they get this much money and this and that. You just ask like those small little detailed questions. You gotta ask those small questions first, and then slowly your way of like sliding in there, you gonna have a big picture of how to know exactly what they're going through, like how they doing this, how you doing that. Even when it comes to women, I'm not gonna go up there to a girl and be like, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing? You're so sweet, you beautiful, da da da." I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Nice to meet you. You live around here?" Boom. And then I'm slowly like asking like little simple little questions, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, "Can you cook?" You know what I'm saying? She be like, "Yeah, I can cook." "You can't cook. What can you cook?" And I'm asking those questions, I'm kind of rejecting it, like, "Nah, you can't cook." You know what I'm saying? But you asking all those questions to kind of like draw interest a little bit, but still not get all up in their business. You just ask those so simple questions, but asking questions that they would want to respond to. Because if you sit there and just ask any type of questions, it's gonna be just like a run on conversation. They not gonna really pretty much be dialed in. Like you gotta answer questions that's like a light bulb to them. Like, okay, yeah, I do this, boom, boom, or something that or if you already doing the same exact thing as them, like, what would you say that? What would you say the easiest part in that process, or something like that? If you're talking to a business person or with that person, what's been the easiest process in this whole situation, and what's been the worst process? And they gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go and be like, "Dang, this is a nice car. How you get this? How you get that?" You know what I'm saying? You seem like a fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just be smooth and calm and collected. Just like low profile. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? How you doing? When you talking to women, when you talking to people, dang, that's pretty good, man. I appreciate it. Just sometimes you gotta just dap the person up. Boom, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just carry on. Like your time will come, bro. But you got to make sure you put yourself in position to actually like try to get some money, bro. Like, and I know once again we off a topic, but I want you to get I want you to get a percentage of every single thing in this conversation. Is the main thing you have to do is stay on your grind, 100%. Like you have to stay on your grind. You have to work out, and you have to stand out compared to everybody else. How you gonna stand out compared to everybody else is you doing the things that you don't want to do, that you know that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Prioritizing your life to try to scale. Like you shouldn't be out here partying and doing all this and that. You got to make sure you put yourself on the edge of keep growing. Ooh, you get tired, bro. But yeah, you got to make sure you put yourself on the edge to keep growing each and every day. And every day is a process to get better. Every day is a process to get better. Why not make a process to get better? You don't have time to be sitting there all on YouTube doing this, watching funny videos all on Netflix, bro. You need to be trying to scale your life to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like it is this not the bad show about it, but it is the bad shit at the same time, because you don't have time to be on YouTube and doing all this. Now if you're on YouTube to try to figure out how to get some money, like you see in like different like revenues of making content or some shit like that, like something that you interested in doing, then by all means go check it out. But if you're just sitting there just to watch it, just to find something funny, just to feel like you're having a great time, it's not a good idea, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're just wasting your hours, your days, months, weeks. You're wasting all that shit. So why not prioritize your time and try to make something happen? You know what I'm saying? But hope you guys caught something out of the video. It's not directly meant to like just hear this one thing. It's all about to hear different steps of different chapters and portions of the whole conversation. But like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in this video.